Hi, my name is Maurice Lewis. The purpose that I'm here today for is to go over a topic that is very strong topic. It deals with the legalization of drugs. Should we or should we not legalize them? Drug use and abuse is an expensive problem in the United States, both financially and socially. The war on drugs has been an ongoing effort to be combated through drug abuse, drug use, and crimes associated with drug trade. It's a war without a clear enemy. Anything waged against a shapeless, intangible noun can never truly be won. President Clinton's drug seizure, General Barry McCarthy, said as much in 1996, in the edition of the Times, 2009 version. Says, despite the trillions of dollars waged on the war on drugs and the countless arrests made related to drugs, it appears that we are fighting a losing battle. I have three major points to go over. The first one is dealing with the statistics about our drug war. The second is the idea of legalization of drugs. The third is the arguments against and for legalizing drugs. Going to my first point deals with the statistics about our drug war. With a long list of anti-drug agencies and programs, drugs continue to play a major role in our society. So much so that recent polls show that the consensus is we have officially lost the war on drugs. 76% believe the U.S. war on drugs is failing. That included the vast majority of Democrats at 86% and independents at 81%, and even a majority of Republicans at 61%. The most current statistics shows that among President Barack Obama supporters, 89% agreed. And among John McCain supporters, 61% agreed. Going to my second point, which deals with the idea of legalizing drugs, it says, while it is clear that a belief that the war on drugs is failing suggests support for drug reform. In the Zogby 2008 edition, legalization of drugs has become a hot topic among politicians and law enforcement. It is with this attitude that many are suggesting the legalization of drugs, namely the "if you can't beat it, join them" Drug Reform Act. Going to my third and final point, deals with the argument against and for legalizing drugs. It says there are several legitimate arguments for and against the legalization of drugs, and both with valid issues at hand. One of the pros is that by legalizing drugs, the stigma is removed, and those who use drugs for recreation and sell drugs can be taxed and regulated. Regularization and sale of recreational drugs should create jobs and raise money at both the federal and state levels. In addition, money allotted to combat the war on drugs could be made available for possible use towards health care, education, social welfare, and programs, and alleviating the national debt. In other words, by legalizing drugs, you can turn the street salesperson into a legalized business, a small businessman. Where we legalize it, he'll be taxed and he'll learn how to run a business of his own. The cons to this and the critics of legalization believe that by legalizing drugs, the government sends a negative message to youth that drug use is acceptable, and that by doing so, drug use will increase, and also it will give the big industries the opportunity to become legalized drug dealers. Some of those major industries are our major tobacco industries, which will take it and use it for profits, and it can become a basic problem because of how they distribute and market their products. They'll have an opportunity where they can reach masses of people at either age groups, middle, young to old, and seniors, to market their product. In conclusion, I'll leave you with some thoughts from Abraham Lincoln. And before that, I have a picture that I'll show everyone. It was a comical picture that dealt with our legalization service. If they were to legalize, and I know it's funny, but it does show a point, basically letting you know But in the words of Abraham Lincoln, he says, prohibition goes beyond the bounds of reason in that it attempts to control a man's appetite by legislation and makes a crime out of things that are not crimes. A prohibition law strikes a blow at every principle upon which our government was founded. Legalization of drugs is a question of morality, ethics, and personal choice. Ultimately, what would your choice be? Would you legalize it or not? Thank you.